A few years ago, I spent 70 days living exclusively off the land in southeast Alaska. I studied the map looking for an even more challenging area. I chose a secret spot 100 miles north of the Arctic Circle. I was going to go really light. No food, of course, no axe or saw or chair or grill, no stove, one shirt, one pair of pants. I had 2 checked bags in my gun case: a shotgun, shells, paddle, flies, tent poles, and fly rod. Beautiful Alaska mountain scenery. Wild country. We saw several grizzly bears flying out. Coming up in the landing spot in the Brooks Range. First full day and a huge 18-inch grayling. Delighted. Day 3 and I found a great blueberry patch. Yahoo! The same day I caught these 3 nice grayling on dry flies. I was going to be cooking exclusively over a campfire on this trip. I cooked most fish by burying them in a deep bed of coals for maybe 8 minutes. First char of the trip on a red Dalai Lama fly. A year's worth of rain in 2 weeks completely ruined the fishing for a full week. No fish for 6 days, but I did find some cloudberries to eat. Blueberries too, with lots of tent time. There were a few of these delicious nagoon berries along the riverbanks. After a week of berries and roots, I was excited to catch this chum salmon. When it was rainy, I'd usually boil my fish. Salt and peppered, it was excellent. This big chum salmon was great eating. I cooked and stored dry wood at a separate camp. 2 pounds of excellent boneless grayling meat. Plants That We Eat was an extremely valuable book for this trip. Here it shows how to identify Eskimo potato, my main plant food. Here's the first I found, easier to ID with flowers on it. Nearly identical to the inedible wild pea, Eskimo potato has these distinct veins underneath the leaves. Eskimo potato is good raw or cooked, eaten in small quantities. I had to keep an eye out for grizzlies when I was picking blueberries. 2 beautiful char, also known as Dolly Varden. Their meat was orangish. Main camp with colors changing in August. The cold rain is making my pack raft limp. Dandy chum salmon on a beautiful fall day. 4-pound char and a giant grayling. The grayling had 3 shrews in his stomach. Orange char meat on the top and grayling on the bottom. Brooks Range grizzlies were constantly patrolling for the sparse salmon. This was the only silver salmon I caught on this trip. I ate crowberries like these occasionally. August 30th. Brooks Range. Bearberries are edible and their leaves turn a brilliant scarlet. Bearberries and a shed caribou antler. A great catch of char and grayling. Blueberries were a staple food and were available right until the end. My firewood shelter, there's kindling in that plastic bag. September 2nd and the leaves are falling fast. Winter's coming. It's been 24 hours of daylight until recently. Blueberries for breakfast. Caught this nice grayling on a dry fly and hung him on a moose antler I found. I did a lot of taking wet stuff off and on. This bear, I bluffed him away from that fishing hole because I was as hungry as he was. I caught a char and 2 grayling, and I'm happy to see he came back and he's chowing down on the salmon. We both got our fish. For a few days I'm camping and paddling my way to a village where I'll fly home. There was a perfect stick to hang my cooking pot here. It was exciting to have this grizzly running towards me, but he veered off before he got close. He didn't even know I was there. Nights are cold now. I had to add considerable air to my pack raft. Eggs falling in. Big chunks of permafrost. Constant erosion on these rivers. Muskox. Last camp. Grocery store tomorrow. For more information on my adventures, please visit bucktrack.com, where you can also check out my books and videos. Thanks.